welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Just about set. And on the mound in this one, Gavin Williams.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Jordan Westburg, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball one.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty, and now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Headed down the line. Kepler on the move towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Rutschman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone, bottom half of the first. Bobby Witt Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely. So here is Bryce Harper. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill makes the grab. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Late swing, foul to the left. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Holds it in on the warning track. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler
Williams back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Williams, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that just misses.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
2-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
That is it. The right
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Max Kepler, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2. 1 and 2.
This one in the dirt. That one missed. Swings and misses, struck him out. New inning getting started. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Just missed.
Outside.
Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Just missed.
2-0.
One out, base is empty.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Boom. Throws on to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Alec Boehm. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
He's got it. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stop.
No.
Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The other way, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for the
Park.
Orioles,
On to the
the third
fourth.
baseman,
Here's the Orioles
Jordan
leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this
Ball
up.
one.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's down. A base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. The changeup missing. Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that misses. And it's 2-2. Westburg gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's out to center field. And there's one down. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. That
No,
one
that's
close,
a
ruled
ball.
the ball. And it's 1-0. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Just
Nope,
off
that's
the
off the plate.
outside edge. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. That one just misses. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1. And he grounds one back up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Stop. Spin throw, that's 1. And that's 2. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Right side, and that's just foul. With the shift on, hits right into it. Over to first. Harper is gone, 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Orioles up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Center field. Mullins sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Reynolds measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. The longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Kepler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off to the right. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
Now that's strike 3. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder. Colton Cowser.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Tanner Banks.
Outside low, 1-0. Check swing, called strike. Just missed. And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. That's in there.
No need to offer with that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him swinging. And there's 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Marsh moves under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Philadelphia, here's JT Realmuto. Rodriguez back to work. Laser base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Realmuto gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman.
Flied to right his first time. And that misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. And that's 2. Top 6. And now Jackson Holiday. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And strike 2.
1 and 2.
And now 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
And there's a ball. Stop. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 2.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
Gunnar Henderson.
And that one missing low.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catch.
Runner on the go. And that gets down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Backed off the plate that time.
One ball, one
Straighten
strike.
him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
O'Neill stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Breaking ball misses down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Cal Raleigh. Stop. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 6th. And pitching change here, Keegan Aiken.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cowser settles underneath it. And there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Both 2 in this one.
Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. On the ground. Throws to first. Harper retired. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss.
That was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. And here is Ryan O'Hearn.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 4.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Mountcastle.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Alvarado in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Witt gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that one is inside. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
In the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now batting Max Kepler. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No swing, just held it back there. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Holiday in plenty of time to first. Got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now on the bump, Yennier Cano.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. High fly ball out into left center field. O'Neill squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Jorge Mateo.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
For the Phillies, number 54, Ryan.
Check swing, and he held up.
Ranger.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Marsh moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3.
Gunnar Henderson.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground, right side. Mateo sends it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. The Phils down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Cowser makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's the swing. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Just missed. Marsh makes the grab, 1 away. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down. Cal. Raleigh, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And good. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. This one popped up. Mateo makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman,
He's
number
2
3.
outs away.
Right.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Nice grab. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Last chance for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The Phillies down to their final strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And downstairs.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Rodriguez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna